Before there was a painting, there was preparation. I walked several trails and looked closely. Some places were near, others far. One asked for little, another asked for more. And I weighed what the day would require, not what would impress, but what would allow me to begin well. For this was my first time carrying my tools into the field, and my first true attempt at working with pastels outdoors. And at the start of learning, preparation is not hesitation, it is wisdom. I chose the shorter trail near Jenny's Canyon in Snow Canyon State Park, not because the farther trail lacked beauty, but because the work ahead was already new enough. Packing in my tools went well. Only small adjustments revealed themselves, nothing urgent, only lessons for another day. When the painting began, I found my habits waiting for me. My eye searched for detail and definition, as it does in the studio, but today asked for something else. Gesture was harder than expected, and restraint proved more difficult than precision. Yet as time passed, the pastels began to speak more clearly. The marks loosened, the shapes found their weight. What felt uncertain at the start slowly gathered direction. And then there were people on the path. I placed myself where others could see the work, though I did not feel ready to be seen. My confidence was small, and my words carried that truth. Still, those who stopped offered kindness. They spoke of their own creations, their own expressions, and they treated the unfinished work as something already becoming. At the end of the day, a simple truth was spoken, quietly, without instruction. There is no bad art. And with that, much of the weight I carried fell away. Before leaving, I wrapped the piece in glassine and placed it back into my pack, curious how the pastels would weather the walk out. The trail offered no mercy, yet the painting returned intact. No smearing, no loss, only marks that had learned to hold their place. So the lesson of this day was not the theme I planned. It was learning that preparation opens the door, practice reveals the gaps, and confidence grows when the work is allowed to exist honestly, sometimes unfinished, seen, and carried forward. Until next time, enjoy.